Oh, I hope this is working. I didn't open up a chat or anything, so I have no way at the moment to look it up. I am going to open up the chat. I guess I'll just open up another YouTube tab and watch the chat from there. Pretty sure you can just see the game that I'm playing. As far as I know, that's how I have it set up. So, it shouldn't be showing my screen. Let me hurry up and get to my chat in case anyone's popping in real quick to say hi. Uh, I'm working on it. Content. And loading. Live tab. And yes, it is live. And click, and loading. There we are. And loading. Okay. Cool. So yeah, it's working. Nice. What I am doing is moving my base. Uh, so yeah, you're allowed to build in this game, and I'm trying to downsize. I did have like 5 plots. A plot is about yay big. You see the circle here because I have my wrench in hand. I'm hanging over with my furnace, which is funny. I'm sure that would annoy some people, but it's at the back of my house, so I figure that's okay. If anyone can see that, then good for them. Um, I don't do it necessarily for aesthetics as much as I want it to work. So the crafting stations, I don't have them all here yet, but I have weaponsmithing, armor smithing. I have a forge and a large furnace. And then I have a workbench. This is just a temporary base that I've been putting together. Um, and then I have a tailoring table. And up here, I have, because I'm not done building, I'm just shuffling stuff around. I have a jewel crafting table. And that building up there is the you can teleport in this game, so I could teleport there like once an hour. And I wanted something close to the base, close to that teleport, so that if I travel, it's easy for me to come back to my home base. I'm lagging for sure. Um, and work on my stuff and just get back home quickly, easily. I also have the butcher's workbench, which I'm going to put, I guess my kitchen will be down here. I still have more building to do. I want to put some steps going in here. And then obviously I will put some walls up once I get the basics going. Just so that all my crafting tables are down. I'm waiting for this to expire. It's 34 minutes before this one expires. And you can see there's a couple people here. 1, 2 people here. And then there was somebody that way. You can see there's a big castle over that way. They've been there. Oh, probably shouldn't have done that. Hurt me. Uh, so yeah, there's a big castle there. They've been there for a long time. Pretty much since the beginning. There used to be a whole town here. With the clan that I was in, there was a gigantic arena here. That's one plot that I have. There used to be 30 plots in here. And it would wrap all the way around and up that mountain. Now And there's this ship over here that somebody built, which is going away. You can see it's turning, I don't know, you can't see the red, but it's getting redeemed. Oh no, I don't even see, I don't even think that it's red. I think there's, he just released it. I'm gonna go over here and check this out. Should I eat some food, I guess, for stamina? You lose stamina as you're swimming. And, let me get my stamina back. So this was the guild leader's, place. Oh, but there was a ship here that somebody built. Yeah, it's red. You can see the red now. RPG, and then he's letting that reclaim. So who knows how long that'll be. That's not yours. You can't tear his building down. Um, Now there are some blocks here from when this last one redeemed, and they're just kind of public, so I can take those two pieces. But now I want to get back to my old base. Check the chat here momentarily. I think I would hear a beep if there was a chat. I'm not sure. Yeah, this was somebody else's base. Now it's switched names, so I'm trying to get back. Yeah, you can build monster buildings in this, like castles and fortresses. I am building just a base. I am not going all overboard. I want to get my workstations going, so that I can craft things if I want. Yeah, this used to all be filled up with people on the live server. Hey Jess, what's up? Yeah, I checked the chat, so good to see you. Yeah, I'm gonna go to my old base, which is a little ways away. I was kind of getting far away from the Petra, but this used to be filled up on both sides of the road with houses, and now there's none. Like I have my wrench on, there's no properties. This used to be completely full of properties where it was other players building in it. Like all the way I had to go this far to find a place. Now there's two up here, one on that hill, which there used to be like a hotel up there, and then they left just within the last week. And then this couple came back and they built their base there. They used to play and then they stopped and then they came back. But there used to be houses on both sides of the road here. This guy is recent. He just moved here and I haven't seen him in a while. Looks like they've got charcoal going. Yeah, see, this is their base. It's pretty cool. Nice little area. And then this guy's base, which is basic, you know, and it's cool. I haven't seen him in a while. But I used to have 5 plots over here. There's the remnants of my place, the last of the 5 lots. My place used to stretch from this round rock section to that base, like way over here, all the way to that base, and that's the last of my base. I used to have this really big base that I built, and now I'm down to it's in storage. This is all going to um, an online inventory. You get this, it's like a mail, access your redeeming queue. See, mine's red. Um, and it is going to, in 28 minutes, this is going to disappear. And I want to watch it disappear. This is the last of it. It used to be like this gigantic fortress, and now instead of 5, I'm going to 1. So this is all that's left of it. Not much. It's done. I took the furnace out. I took a lot of tables out. Um, I can't even get to the top area very easy to go to my leatherworking area. Used to be like, yeah, I made it from here like to that tree. Now it's right here. There's nothing to it. So this leather working table, I'm gonna take that with me. Um, that way I don't have to do anything. I can just grab it. And I'm gonna take one of these charcoal kilns and then I'm waiting for this to redeem because I don't feel like moving all this stuff over there manually, and I can have it go to redeem. Ugh. And the redeem is this, where you can hit your L and then you can take the items as long as you're at one of your properties directly out of the mailbox. So I figure that would be a lot easier, but it took me waiting for it to happen, which it literally has been over 20 days that I've been waiting. Yeah, I got a cool windmill too. I'm probably not going to take that with me. It'll just go in the redeem queue. Then all this stuff I can access just remotely. All my beehives. But yeah, I was gonna watch this disappear. But I'm gonna go put that leather table up real quick while I'm waiting for it. Hey, I could just teleport there. Go free teleports once an hour. And then I can teleport back to that Petra base. And the reason that I'm moving is it puts me, when I use that Petra, I can use it once an hour. It puts me right at my base. So my base is right there. Yeah, right there. And I have my wrench on so you could see all the other properties. Anyone that's played this game would normally see circles everywhere. There's like a base there. There's a base over there. And there's a base over here. And then there's a few on the other side of this hill too, which I'm not going to go over there quite yet. I want to go put this leather working table up before I forget. Other areas in this game have houses everywhere. In this one, I haven't even counted a dozen yet since I've been walking around. So, and I went all the way to the wolf cave and back to my base, and there was less than a dozen. So there's not many people in this area, which is fine. It's just they make the game so you're supposed to be in a party. You know, it's team orientated. And so soloing is not how they meant for it to be. Let me check the chat. Oh, you just Jess. All right. We're slow today. That's good. All right. How you doing? I'm gonna go back there because I want to watch that base degrade. I just wanted to put my leather working table there before I moved along. See, that's my leather working table. Oh, and the kiln. There was one more thing that I wanted to put down. That big kiln. I'm going to put that right there, maybe. Can I lower it? Yeah, lower it a little bit. That way it's on the edge of my property as far as I can get it off that circle. It gives me free space, you know, so I'm outside of the circle uh, with it. But I don't want the smoke in my face when I'm working on stuff. So if you put it underneath something, it's going to billow smoke to the top of whatever's above it. So I don't plan on having a ton of those. Some people really go overboard with them, but I'm going to use just a few. So let's see, 28 minutes. Is that what it said? 21 minutes? Let me check. I think it was 21 minutes. It's 28 minutes the last time. So yeah, 21 minutes. Now I can just go back over there and so yeah, this guy's got a store. He sells swords and food. He has a store over here, Monkey Tabulous or whatever, Monkey Tabulous. And he has charcoal. He's been getting charcoal. And then he has another store with some obsidian. Oh, bunch of obsidian and lead. Ah, okay. I have only been building on that for a little bit, like a day or so, and you know, a few hours here and a few hours there, and it does take a while to build, and so I'm not quite there yet. Still got to put my crafting stations down. There's a couple more things I need. The alchemy table for the tinctures, potions and stuff, tinctures, like healing, antibiotics for poison, that kind of thing. Then the fletching table for bow, an arrow, and then I mean, there's the founder's table. I don't really need that. There's a couple things, like 2 or 3 things. I'm probably not going to put up the windmill right away. I think I'll wait on that. I mean, I could put it up, but I just want to watch this get destroyed. That's all I'm really meaning to do here. Yeah. The distillers, there's the baking and cooking. I still got to do my kitchen. Um, but yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm going to sit on this rock and watch and wait. I just want to watch it get destroyed and get a recording of it. So here we are. Have a seat. Got less than 20 minutes. Yeah, I've been waiting for over 20 days for this. The reason that I feel like I wanted to move it was they did an update on the game. There used to be a gigantic fortress over there, like 4 plots. Now it's down to one. Um, but it used to be huge. There used to be this giant pillar tower right here. Um, there used to be like at one time since I've been playing, I've seen a dozen people come into this valley and leave, and I was pretty much here the whole time. Let me go ahead and hit the map. So I'm in Yarborn, Mary, U.S. East, and so my other base is here. And this one I'm waiting for it to go away. And my first time when I got into the game, I put a base down here by this Petra here, but it was really far away from the Petra here and the cave. I wanted to go into the cave, and so I put it right by the cave, which may have been a little too far away from this to teleport back, but it was completely full. I couldn't get any closer before. I could not get a house close enough because it was all taken. All the properties up until there were taken. And when I walked south, yeah, I got another base here that I put in the woods just to chop wood, and that one's going to reclaim in just a couple, like less than a day. Um, and then I'll get a bunch of charcoal myself and more materials. I have so many materials. But I wanted to make it easier so that when I travel and I can come back, because it's a really big place. This map is my local area. Uh, This town's busy. This is busy. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people here. I'm in one of the lowest populated areas, probably in the game. Um, Reminds me of my hometown. So when I'm on the test server, I'm down here right next to this, which there are better locations to build in. You can go through this gate and it'll open you up into a whole new area with different names. Um, and then you can go through this gate and it'll open you up to yet another new area with different names, just like this with home valleys. And then each of those will connect to two more. Um, and then there's yet another one, I think. So there's like 7 just on the US East server. And then they have like 7 servers that do the same thing. So you have a lot of land, um, an enormous amount of land to cover. You know, I think just one server could probably occupy everyone in the game. I'm probably wrong though. I don't know. Um, I mean, just from the looks of what I see, there's barely anyone here. But it went. We this area that I'm in was hit really hard by by the release of the game, and then everyone got mad, and then all the old people left. They got mad because they were going to charge people for the plots, which is like $3 a month for a plot. But you don't even have to spend that. You could do the Grace Plot, which is just in-game currency, and you can have it with no money, so you can play without having to spend any. But some people just don't like to spend money. I don't go out to the bar, and I don't have any like streaming subscriptions or, bills like that. And so I'm entertained just fine with a very small amount of money from this. So I want to get this alchemy table. This is what alchemy table. I don't want to leave here yet because 12 minutes before this evaporates. So what it'll do is all this stuff will disappear, whether I'm standing on it or not. I used to have stairs, and it was like my kitchen was down there, and then I had my living quarters over there, and then jewel crafting up here, weaponsmithing and stuff below me. Wonder if I would die if I fell from this height. Let me see. Oh, no. Okay. Had to see. But I think that since they changed the where things spawn, these metals, that I needed to move my house in case I'm blocking some good materials, which I think I already have unlocked some. Pretty sure that I was over a few things, like that metal would not have been there if I hadn't moved. And so if you build, stuff will go away. Ugh, hard jump. I want to grab that alchemy table. Right there. And then, oh, I was trying to stay up there. Yeah, then I can not have to think about this anymore. This part. Then I can actually get back to the game. It's put me on hold, honestly, um, with playing it. Let's see. I put a new verse in there in my guild. I'm the only person in it. Uh, this one. Let's see. Jesus teaches us how to pray. Now Jesus was praying in a certain place, and when he had finished, one of his disciples said to him, Lord, teach us to pray, just as John taught his disciples. And he said to them, when you pray, say, Father, hallowed be your name, your kingdom come, give us this day our daily bread, forgive us our sins, for we forgive everyone who is indebted to us, and lead us not into temptation. That's Luke 11, 1 through 4. Probably not as common, like if you have it printed out, and you memorized it under KJV, you probably heard a longer version of it, and probably sounded something like this. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, forgive us our sins as we forgive those that sin against us. Lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen. But yeah, I just put a couple verses in there. Not doing a ton with it. Hey, Andy. Hey, MMA. I didn't scroll down on my chat, so I didn't realize you were there. Okay, how much longer do I have before this thing disappears? 8 minutes. All right, I'm wait right here. 8 minutes. I finally get to see this place go. It's kind of sad to see it go, but it needed to happen because, like I said, they changed the spawn locations and I wanted to be closer to the teleport base, whatever, the home base. And before I couldn't. Now I don't need all this. I've leveled a lot of my crafting so much that I honestly don't need it. I don't need this much room. When I was doing the leveling, I did want the room, um, but now I don't need it. Not necessary. So I'm downsizing. I'll probably do like a free pantry, a clothing closet or something at my other place and put a bunch of free stuff out, put them in free chest so people can take stuff if they show up and be like, oh, I need something and I have extra, I can just give it away. A lot of people do that in this game. I'm gonna get some coffee. I'll be right back. AFK. All right, how much time do I have? Anybody keeping track? Oops. Gotta have my hammer. 5 minutes. 5 minutes and counting. That's it's gonna be good. I'm excited about that. Be very good. So there's the gear. You have I have steel helm and breastplate, and I don't have steel everything. My skills are I don't know. I don't really pay attention to my skills that much. Like, oh, what level am I? People ask me that when I'm in the game. I'm like, I don't know. Let me look. What do you want to know? I mean, there's a lot here. Um, I don't really pay attention to all that. I just play and call it, you know, as I go. It's like, oh, I can. I mean, I guess when you want when you're leveling up, get to level 10, and then you can use different armor. Instead of bronze, you can use iron. And then when I think you're at level 20, you can use wrought iron. And so I guess I paid attention to it a little bit, like I would see the experience pop up, but I barely had to look it up um, because they're constantly showing you anyway. So when people are like looking it up, I'm like, I don't look it up a ton, and I don't pay attention that much, I guess. Um, It's like minimum priority, you know, it's way down on the triage list for me when it comes to that. Like, oh, I want to level up my weaponsmithing at the moment. I armor smithing, I guess, is what I really want to focus on. So, say I wanted to focus on armor smithing, and it goes up to 40, and I am at 28. So, I have a long way to go. uh, that's 12 hard levels. And I don't feel like just going out there and, you know, being a mass producer of whatever. You know, here I'm gonna make 1,000 breastplates or something. There's not enough people to sell to. Normally I would put it in a store and or give it to players, but I don't need anything. I don't need the gear. I have enough gear in this game built to last me months. How much time do I have left? 2 minutes. And coffee, counting down on my coffee. Coffee o'clock. 2 minutes. Yeah, I think this would be cool. There is a way to do a synaptic view, like, but I don't know. It's kind of slow, and I don't even know if I could turn around before it despawns. Like, I'm not sure how to use this camera. It's really slow. Now I'm in trouble. How do I get out of it? So I don't use that. It's really hard to use that camera. So I barely ever use that where it's like super, super, super slow. So yeah, this is going to despawn in any second now. How much time do we have? 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's gonna go away while I'm standing on it. It's like fireworks going off. Oh! Isn't that cool? Poof. Gone. All gone. And then what happens is it goes in my inventory, that mailbox. I can't open it where I'm at. I have to be either at one of my bases or at that Petra shrine, or you know, at one of your bases in order to access it. Then it just goes into your inventory. So there's much more there than I could carry. Possibly it would take me 50 or more, 100 trips or more to bring it all manually over there. So I thought it would be well worth the 20-day wait. I wish I could have made it quicker, because it made me not play, waiting for it to redeem. And then I can go back to my base over here that I'm moving. New location. And from there, I can access that same inventory. Yeah. That's what I was waiting for. now that I'm here, I can just hit L, and then all that stuff that was over there, it can be accessed through here, which is a gigantic inventory of things. Just all my armor and all the equipment and food that I've made. And then I'll just, all the building materials, everything. So I'm gonna put that alchemy table up real quick. While I'm thinking about it, I can find it. There it is. And I'll fine tune where it's gonna go later. Like right now, I just want one, out, so if I want to do anything with it, I can. All right, so now I do not have. I like this floor. I worked a while on it. I was like, oh, that's fun. Built some stairs, and then I was working on the floor, and then the lights, and I want to put some stairs here. And I put that over there. Still need to put my kitchen in. So I'm going to put a kitchen over here, which I will work on how I'm going to make that happen. I don't know yet. I'm going to put a kitchen there, and this is my weaponsmithing and armor smithing and my furnace and forge, tailoring and leather working, which that's kind of far in there. I might want to move that out. I'll fine tune everything as I go. It's like, oh, I'm going to adjust that. So I'll spend like hours just building in here. I put all this floor in. Just probably went a little overboard with it, but I don't know. I'm still not done. I'll do more. I'll do even more. I like building. It's fun. And I can go hunting in this game too, so I can actually have a bow and arrows, and I can go hunting deer. And so I have that, and for the more aggressive stuff, you have a sword, or you can have different weapons. And there it is. Yeah, I still have a lot of building to do here. This is, like I said, just a few days into it, and I wouldn't even attempt to say it was complete. Give me a couple weeks, and then I would say I would be settled in. But right now, I am not complete. The job is not done. This is barely started, I guess. Decent start on it, but it's barely has the floors in, no walls. I can do roofs, and I still have the kitchen to put in. That's a gigantic project. I'll spend some time on that. I haven't been worried about crafting at all lately. I was playing a different character actually, waiting for this to happen. And I'm like, okay, it's time, so here I am. So that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Good to see you all. Let me check the chat, say hi and bye. Yep, it's fun. Hunting, building. So this game has been good for me to do stuff in, like, that I can't physically do right now, like the hunting in the building. I spend um, I spent like days mixing mud in this game. Like I would literally mixing lime mortar, sand, and water. It's like 10 parts lime, 20 parts water, 20 parts sand. And then I would mix it, and then I would get this lime mortar, which I need for a couple things. Yeah, lime mortar, um, which is literally, what I used to do for a living. So I found it pretty fun. It's like maybe somebody else wouldn't have found it so fun, but I was like mixing mud, mixing sand, water, and lime. This is plaster, and so I can actually. There's some cool plastering stuff that I can build in here, which I haven't even tapped into yet on this new build. I don't think I put any lime in. We have, limestone, pretty artsy stuff you can make artistically. I mean, you can see over there, you can make mansions with it, like literally, or just a hobble, or a hard roofed, or whatever. I think there's 3 different kinds of roofs that you can do at the moment. You can do ceramic, tile. You can do like on the floors, which I'm not done with my floors. You can see there's still gaps. I just It takes a lot of materials, and I'm doing it all one little piece at a time because I was spending time on it and just building and listen to YouTube and build. Some kind of gap there. That's weird. But yeah, I'll fix stuff like that when I see it later. Be like, oh, I gotta fix that gap. Oh, there's another gap right there. See it? I didn't fine tune it. Like I'll go back over it a couple times before I'm done, and I'm not really satisfied with the placement of my furnace because it overhangs pretty bad, and I just was like, whatever, and I put it down for now. It's hard to squeeze all this stuff into one build, like one level build. I could always put that furnace up higher, like up here, and then maybe move my weaponsmithing and armor smithing up top, so I could take that furnace and put it up here with some braces, and then just have it up here. Then I can put my charcoal kiln up here and have this for my blacksmithing station possibly, and then just do the cooking, leatherworking, alchemy, fletching, and stuff like that all down here. Well, the kitchen will be over there, but the rest of the stuff up down here. I'll have more room here too, so I don't know. I'll figure it out. See you later. Thanks for being here.